Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today we are going to be taking a look at the ORAI charts or ORAI charts or however the hell you pronounce it, and we are going to see where it might be headed, and we will cover both bullish and bearish scenarios as well, just to simply cover all of the possibilities. And towards the end of the video, I will cover the overall macro structure of the overall altcoin market as well. Now, for those of you who love trading crypto and would like to try out the same crypto exchanges that I use on a regular basis, feel free to go ahead and try out either the MEXC exchange or the Blowfin exchange with the links in the video description down below this video. Now, the reasons why I love these exchanges is one, MEXC has some of the cheapest trading fees in the entire industry, so you get to keep more of your profits when you're trading. Now, the reason why I love Blowfin is because they allow anybody from anywhere to be able to sign up and trade crypto futures. So if you are from the United States and you want to trade crypto futures, you can do it right here on Blowfin. This is actually where I have been personally trading my crypto futures for the last 6 months or so. So guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the ORAI charts or ORAI, whatever it is, and see what's going on here. So we've got ORAI on the ORAI chain on the daily chart here, and we can clearly see we are currently trading between the $12 and $14.43 level right now. We're literally kind of like right in the center. And it's kind of interesting here because we are not really moving right now, and I would simply guess that the reason why that is because of low liquidity, since it is a smaller project and a newer project. But that's not to say that it won't, either move to the upside or move further to the downside. Now, we did just have a big move to the upside recently of quite a few percentage points there, from $12 up to $14.43, and now it's starting to come back down right now. Now, the levels that we want to be looking at here is we want to be looking at this $12 level and the $14.43 level. Obviously, we're going to need to gain some momentum to be able to turn track and go back upwards and test this level of $14.43 again. Now, if we do end up going up and retesting this level, I assume that there will be quite a bit of resistance up there. And if there is a little bit of resistance, we may end up coming back down, especially if the bears are extremely strong. And if the bears are extremely strong, once we do retest that level, we'll probably end up coming back down all the way down to retest the support level. And the reason why is because we will have technically created a midterm double top up here. All right. Now, in a bearish scenario, if altcoins continue to go insane and continue to keep dropping like crazy, I could see this playing out. I could see us end up coming down to retest this support level down here at $12. But I would expect that we would bounce down here, and if we do end up bouncing, I would assume that we would end up going up about halfway, and then if there isn't enough momentum, we'll probably end up bouncing back down and going through it all the way down to potentially this lower level down here at $10.44, but we've also got this kind of midterm support right in this area as well. So we could end up stopping right around the $11.58, $11.60 area as well. So that's something to keep in mind also. Realistically, there's all kinds of different possibilities that could end up happening. I'm not a magician and I can't see the future, so realistically, I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen, but this specific coin has been extremely a very good performer throughout the past few months, and I fully expect that it's going to continue to perform well also, especially if we do end up getting another big leg in this bull cycle. If that ends up happening, I assume this thing is going to absolutely take off, which is going to be awesome for everybody. All right, guys, so let's go ahead, and now that we've got support and resistance levels out of the way, let's take a look and see what the indicators are telling us. Now, with the RSI open, we can clearly see we are currently trending right around the neutral level, which obviously is probably why price is sticking around the center of this range right now, simply because, it just doesn't know what it wants to do. So I can't really comment on as far as, what I personally think is going to happen here, because it's kind of set at 50-50 at the time of me filming this video. Now, if we go ahead and turn on the EMA, we can clearly see that we are currently now, the exchange that I use, they haven't had our ORAI listed for very long. So realistically, there's not much EMA data to go on. But realistically, as we're looking at it right now, we've got the 20 period and the 50 period EMA opened right now, and they are price is starting to trend beneath both of those, which isn't a good sign, obviously, but the whole entire altcoin market looks like complete crap right now. So, it wouldn't surprise me if it continues to trend below that. It's just a temporary movement, and the thing that you want to keep in mind here is that we are in this thing for the long term, and we want long term for these things to go up. All right. Now, if we take a look at the Bollinger Bands, again, we can clearly see that, with the Bollinger Bands, we ended up coming down to the bottom of the band like, the Bollinger Bands usually work. And then we went up to retest the center line, which is the moving average, and we ended up failing to go above it, and we ended up bouncing back downwards. And then my guess is we'll end up coming back down, back to this support level again, which is where the bottom of this bottom of the Bollinger Bands will be, or somewhere right around in here maybe, and we'll end up retesting that area before end up possibly bouncing again and going upwards to retest wherever this moving average is at the point in time. All right, now with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the overall altcoin market cap and see what the overall altcoin market is looking like. So as we're looking at the overall altcoin market, we can clearly see we had a decent run up here. I mean, we created some decent higher lows going all the way up, which was awesome to see. But once we started to break out right here at this level, we clearly didn't have enough momentum to break above this higher high right here around the 720 mark. And when that ended up happening, that pretty much told me, okay, now we don't have enough momentum to go to the top of the channel like we did here and here. So because of that, that tells me that, okay, we're going to end up getting rejected here, and we're going to come back down to the downside and retest these support levels. And that's exactly what we did right down here. And we already kind of tested this level here at $660 billion. But the daily candle is not over yet, and it could still potentially end up going back upwards and going above this support level as well. But realistically, if we end up dropping below this support level here, my guess is we will end up coming down and testing this support level down here at $620 billion. All right. So that is just something to keep an eye on. They all work in tandem here. Pretty much altcoins in general, as far as the overall altcoin market in general, does not go up unless this total 3 market cap chart goes up as well. All right. And as you guys can clearly see, it is currently trending downwards, obviously, because, suddenly we lost a bunch of strength in the market last week, and that's currently what's going on right now. So overall, it's just something to keep your eye on for the long term if you are doing TA and looking into these coins yourself as well. All right. So guys, before I go ahead and wrap up this video, if you enjoyed this one and you got some decent value out of it, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the like button below the video to help me out here, and leave me a comment below on your personal thoughts on where you think the price of ORAI is going to go in the short term. And with that said, for those of you who stuck around and watched throughout the entire video, thank you guys very much. I appreciate all of you very much, and I hope to see all of you in my future videos.